Hello, welcome on another Fishy Friday here at Bart's Fish Tales, and today we're going to make a delicious scallop dish. Actually a recipe from the south of France, from the Antibes area. We're going to make seared scallops in Antiboise. Okay, so let's kick off. The first step is prepping all your ingredients for the Antiboise. So I have a shallot. So actually what I'm doing, I'm going to cut all these ingredients really fine. That's number one. Secondly, garlic. So 1 clove, get it really fine. So now tomatoes. I take 2 tomatoes, so I slice them in quarters and I take out the seeds. And the next step is I'm going to cut them in brunoise. And brunoise is a very chic French word for cubes. Scallops are really delicate, so if you have 1 bite of scallops, you want to have all these flavors of the Antiboise together. Small hand, like maybe 2 teaspoons of capers. I cut them. All these flavors are coming out of the capers. So capers. Then I'm chopping some black olives, like a handful. Look at this beautiful palette. We have the green of the capers, the black of the olives. So chop up some parsley. This is not the traditional part of an Antiboise, but I just love it with scallops. I'm going to add just a few leaves of basil, and I chop them fine again. Take a cutting board here and I take a bit of kitchen paper, because I want to have my scallops really, really dry. So if you buy scallops, make sure you buy them from a sustainable source, and it's not too difficult to find them. If you look out for the MSC logo, the Marine Stewardship Council, you will find scallops coming from Canada, the US, but also from the UK. Okay, so we've dried them, now we're going to season them. So at my frying pan, my non-sticky frying pan, that's really important. On high heat, and I add a bit of oil. So I add my scallops in a pan. And the important thing, guys, you don't move them, you don't touch them. So you give them like 2-3 minutes on each side to have them crunchy from the outside and juicy and tender from the inside. So now it's time to turn them around, and you repeat the same thing at the other side. And you see this beautiful golden brown crispy layer. Beautiful. I love scallops. It has a bit of sweet taste. So I gave them another 2-3 minutes. Beautiful. 3 beautiful scallops. I'm using 3 scallops per portion. So I cover the scallops with a bit of tin foil. So I clean my pan. Be careful. So I absorb the oil. But I'm not washing my pan. Why? Because the flavors of the scallops are still a bit in the pan. Because in this pan I'm going to make my Antiboise right now. So we have the pan, medium heat. I'm going to add extra vierge olive oil. I'm going to add my shallot and garlic. Give it half a minute. Now it's time for the tomato and the capers and the olives. Beautiful. Give it a toss, give it a stir. Add an extra bit of olive oil. So take it off the heat right now. After 1 minute, give it a bit of salt, a bit of pepper. I love to add just a tiny bit of balsamic vinegar. And now I'm going to add a bit of the parsley and a tiny bit of basil. And if you make a sauce or a dressing, you give it a taste. Really good. Tiny bit of extra salt. But you taste the Mediterranean, you taste the south of France, and look at the colors, really amazing. Okay, so now it's time to plate it up. Got my scallops, some basil. Scallops, in French, coquilles Saint-Jacques with Antiboise. Time for a taste. It looks beautiful. The sweet taste of this scallop, I love scallops, together with all these beautiful flavors in the Antiboise. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it your thumbs up. Any questions, any comments, leave them down in the box below. And I'll see you soon in another Fishy Friday. Au revoir.